Okay, I like to keep a couple of military MREs inside my pack. These are inside of a Ziploc bag because I wanted to make sure that I had like what I want to eat in an MRE. So I keep them inside of a Ziploc bag so they stay nice and dry. But most MREs stay pretty dry because they're inside of these aluminum foil sealed bags. Even though these are inside of a cardboard box, you can tell what's in them. Most of them still come as a foil pack. I just put them together for what I like to eat at the time, and I have my MRE here, spoon. This is a wheat snack, like a cracker type thing. I have peanut butter. These are fruit bars, which taste really gross. I have bean and rice burrito, and they usually come with a candy, and this one has Hershey's. I usually keep about 4 of them in there, and most of them come with a basic needs bag in them. I can show you what's inside of one. Some of them will come with a waterproof matches. This is one of the older ones, so it comes with a Tabasco bottle. Most of them don't anymore. There's toilet paper. They have a little salt, some sugar, a wipey pad, and this one comes with apple spice cider. You could boil that up. And then I've made my own MRE with a top and ramen. I put some matches inside of this just so they wouldn't be loose and rattling around. And then they have the gum and stuff. Not all of them come with the gum though. And this is just the MRE heater, and I have a boiling bag that goes in there so I can boil my top and ramen. And a few extras from old MREs that I've opened and eaten that I didn't eat in my pack. And then I have this is just a cheap $5 mess kit from Walmart, you know, just aluminum. Not the nicest out there, but it still works pretty well. I'll take most of the stuff out of this, like the cup and the plate type thing. I've kept the stove and the lid, so I can cook whatever I wanted to cook, and you can hang it from a tripod over your fire if you wanted to. And then you have your pan, of course. You can just use the butterfly nut and hold it on there right there. And then I also have this pad. Now, this thing doesn't weigh an ounce, but if you're going to be eating or cutting your food up, this thing works just fine. This one's kind of dirty because I've used it, but you can cut on this and it won't cut through it, and it helps keep your food in one spot, so when you're using it, you're not slipping around or anything, because I've eaten on slanted picnic tables at campsites before. They're not exactly the greatest thing, and I've eaten on benches, and it works pretty well, putting it on there. And I also like to keep some clothes. This is basically like a long john top. It's black, and it's nice, thick. It's polyester cotton mix. I have another one. This is just inside of a Ziploc bag, so I can keep it in my pack and it stays dry. I have another one. This is a cotton and wool mix, and it's white, and it locks in the heat a lot better. And these are just the bottoms. And then I also have a wick. It's like a polyester wick shirt, so it helps keep me dry when I'm hiking. And then I also have a white t-shirt. I just like to keep a t-shirt for when I'm walking around and stuff. It's good to have an extra shirt in case you get wet. So, and I also like to keep this is just like a flannel, it's like a light jacket type thing, and it works pretty good for, you know, just wearing an extra layer on. Make sure you stay nice and warm. And then I have just a long sleeve shirt. It's another layer you can wear. I usually have it on. I don't usually keep it in my pack. It saves room. And then I have a rain pants. I guess they're slicks, I guess. When they work pretty well, they're nice and long. And they work pretty well. They fit nice and tight in your pack. When you need them, it starts to rain. It helps keep your pants and your boots dry. And I also have a backpack cover. I usually keep it in my pack because my pack itself is pretty waterproof, and I'm not usually hiking around in the rain. If I know it's going to rain, I probably won't leave. But it's good to have in your bug out bag, so make sure you still have your stuff. I like to keep a good first aid kit. I bought this. It's a Cooligans Trek 2 first aid kit, but I've added stuff and taken stuff out and organized it the way I like it. And I put extra stuff. I keep safety pins. I put gauze tape. I have a little flashlight. I have pills. I have aspirins, ibuprofen. I have a large gauze pad. I don't know if you can see that. I have off. I have some little bigger gauze pads and some more off. I have moleskin, which is good for blisters and stuff when you're hiking around. I have lots of band-aids from different sizes, from butterflies to big, huge, fat. I have a couple Q-tips. I used to have more, but I use them. I have this little vapor thing. It goes in like the little vapor packs. They're nice because when you're congested, you can just rub this put this underneath your nose for a couple seconds, and it'll clear you up when you're hiking around and stuff. It makes it so it's a lot easier for you to breathe when you're walking around. And I like to keep alcohol pads so you stay, so you're, when you get caught or something, you clean it up pretty well. I think I have a little bit of Neosporin. I don't know how much left, and I have some tape, some medical tape. I also like to keep at least 4 bottles of water. It's good for a couple days. You need to make sure you stay hydrated when you're hiking around because it can be very bad if you get too dry and dehydrated. I also like to keep a roll of toilet paper. This is a whole roll. I just took the tube out from the center and put it inside a Ziploc bag to stay nice and watertight. This works pretty well. And then I have this. This is a box from dog treats. I just kind of washed it out. And in here, I have a pair of socks and skivvies and a beanie, and I'll keep that on top to keep everything so it's not rattling around. It doesn't squish my top and ramen in here. But this is an MRE water boiling bag. It's a hot beverage bag. You can put this inside your MRE heater with your soup or drink, or comes with some MREs have the apple cider in there. You can warm it up and it'll boil water pretty well. I'd like to keep that in there. I also have top and ramen. I keep 3 of these, sometimes 4, in here. I like the beef flavor a lot better. And I also have a couple MRE heaters for the boiling bags, because you can reuse the boil bags. And these things work pretty well. They're pretty easy to use. You just kind of prop them up when you have whatever you want in there. And they work pretty well. And that is all I keep inside of my main pouch of my backpack. And this is what I keep. You probably want to keep it so it's balanced, so you have your heavy stuff on the bottom and your light stuff on top. It makes it easier for you to hike around, and this is probably some of the main things you'll probably want to need.
Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the tactical vest that he has attached to the pack. And if you look at the way the tactical pack is attached to the vest, the armholes on the tactical vest still give him access to the side pockets on the pack. And then I guess he's going to go ahead and show you what he has inside of those side pockets first, and then we'll go ahead and pull out what he has in the vest pockets and let you take a look at those. So we'll be right back.